Welcome to a Thursday. It's almost the weekend. The weather's cooperating nicely in terms of sunshine in the Inland Bay Valleys, but not so much along the coast. This is Halama down at the tip of Point Conception. And what you can see here is smoke. Some smoke, I think, from the coffee pot fire. See it up here? Normally we're looking at fog out here, right? And I went to Point Conception this morning to try to find a clear coast because for the most part, our coastline pretty much fogged in today or this morning. That fog will kind of stay right at the coastal sections today, so the inland valleys are going to heat up. The inversion has shrunk, so as per the profiler, you can see the shallowness of the blues, where the bright colors are, the oranges and yellows. So that's the heat, the warmer air, cooler air is underneath, and where those two meet in that kind of purple line area, that's the height of the inversion. So right now it's very shallow. It got deeper last night, and then it got shallower as we moved into this morning. So I think it's going to stay shallow. I mean, they've extended the heat advisory through Friday, which is now they extended it through Thursday. Now they extended it through Friday. And I think what's happening is that Southern California high is stronger than we suspected. And our high, which is to the north of us, is there, but it's getting not overridden, but it's being impacted greatly by this high down in the Four Corners area. So we'll get to that. These are the temperatures or the forecast for today, or this is the forecast for, that's tomorrow. This is today's forecast. Temperatures are going to be pretty much where they were yesterday. It should be a little cooler around the bay, a little cooler around the coast, just as hot inland, and then maybe a degree or two cooler. But then as we go into tomorrow, we should see more pronounced cooling as that inversion lifts up a little bit, and we see it get a little bit deeper. And so we can only hope that's the case. I think that's how it's going to go. Here's the fog along the coast, and you can see mostly, well, heck, all the way from Cape Mendocino. This is Point Conception down here. That's where Halama is, right at the tip. And you can see that's where the clearing is too, right? You can also see smoke from the coffee pot fire, and I think that's the smoke that's wafting in over Halama this morning that we were looking at. So temperatures forecast for the next few days, it's going to stay, let's see if I can draw a square around here. This is where we are right here. I know these maps are hard to look at, but you see temperatures this afternoon heat up, but around our area, there's that little bite. That's the sea breeze, a little bit of a sea breeze. Here we go into Friday. Friday, still hot in the Inland Bay Valleys, but more of a dip in our area in terms of the sea breeze, more cooling. And then here we are on Saturday afternoon, and not quite as hot. So Saturday, see the sun, you can just look at the colors and go, okay, further cooling, that's Saturday, and then here comes Sunday, and you see most of the heat now is down towards Southern California, because this high down here is super aggressive. Our high in the north has sort of petered out a little bit, but this high is pumping a lot of heat into the Central Valley. So we'll keep an eye on that. Here is a live camera shot. This was taken at about 9:30 this morning. Back to the depth of the inversion, there's the South Tower of the Golden Gate Bridge. That's 720 feet high. So the inversion has pinched back down almost in half from where it was last night. So lots of fog wafting in over the city, but not getting very far. So that is from Sutro Tower. This is from boots on the ground, and this is your Ocean Beach camera. There's some surf out there, but it's not really, it's kind of small. But the winds are good. The winds are pretty light. As we look at the forecast temperatures for tomorrow, there they are. Redding, let's see if I can go back one. Here we go. Redding, 104. Red Bluff, 104. Chico, 103. So it's going to stay hot in that valley. The valley will notice the cooling, more significant cooling, as we get into Saturday and Sunday. And when I say significant cooling, from 103, 105 down to 98, 97. And in the Bay region proper, we'll see, you can see the cooling here marked by these blue arrows representing just a cooler pattern. And for the Bay area, that lower tier, or those lower numbers represent milder temperatures, even though Saturday you're still going to be in the low 90s. But by Sunday and Monday, temperatures will be back into the 80s. So what's happening? Heat advisory is extended, staying hot for a little while, fog right along the coast, narrow, shallow inversion. Spare the air day, I didn't mention that, but cooler for the weekend.